started to heat up my coffee and I forgot it. Okay, we are here today. We're late. We've had a lot going on in a short amount of time. Do you ever get that? Overwhelmed in a short amount of time. Well, thank you, Mom. I was going to go get that, but this was my coffee from earlier, and I thought I had to put it in this glass, this cup, because my all I need is Jesus in coffee. It's got metal on it, and it sparks. I learned that the hard way. You ever learn that the hard way? Don't put anything metallic on your cup in the microwave. I don't normally microwave my coffee, but this was too good to pass up. All right, let's get down to business. It's going to be supper before we get lunch. Southern Sunday supper tonight. All right, I'm going to cut up an onion here. Y'all see me do it 1,000 times. I'm just going to slice it. I've got Mama's cans open. We're making homemade chili. And here's the cans that we're going to use. We're going to be using whole tomatoes, and Mama will chop them up with a chopper. Here's another can of whole tomatoes. Here's some Lux pinto beans that we're going to use. We're going to use a can of light red kidney beans and a can of dark red kidney beans. That's our chili fixins. Over here, Mama's got some. Let me see if I can take you over there without having to take you all the way over there.
I want a teaspoon of chili powder in there.
Oh, so in this cast iron enamel pot, Mama has got some ground chuck. See her chopping it up there. And she's just going to brown that, and I'm going to get these onions ready to put them in there with that. And that's all we're going to do, and stick a little bit of chili powder, and Mama's going to pour about 12 ounces of coffee in it. That'll get that meat tenderized, get it ready for chili, and it'll be delicious, y'all. Let's get this onion going. Come on in here to my chopping board. All right. We did get some new folks last night. Our numbers climbed up to 173. We're almost there to Mama's birthday year at 75, 175. And that'll be wonderful. It seemed like we stuck at 172 for a long time, which was a blessing, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying we was there for a minute. But we're glad to have broke that pattern and got to 172. The more we get, the more that we can get out there, and the more we can share some laughs and some fun, and maybe just a moment of relaxation from the world. Share Jesus, and that's what it's all about. And that's our goal. This is mine and Mama's ministry. Coffee Time is a ministry to us, meaning we want to not preach at you or nothing. That's not the point. The point is to love. We want to put a little love in the world. Seems like the world's full of trouble and difficulties, and we just want to come on here and laugh and talk and love you. That's all we want to do, and tell you that you're special. You know, if nobody else has told you today, you are a special person. You're a special person to God. You're a special person to us, and we appreciate you being here. That's what it's all about, folks. If you can't do anything else in life, be nice, be kind, be gentle. Enjoy what little bit of time we all have here, because it is so ever so fleeting. It's a beautiful, beautiful day today. I mean, those blue autumn skies have arrived, but it is cool. It's a cool, crisp 58 degrees right now over here. And this morning there was some frost on the pumpkin. Did y'all have frost on your pumpkin this morning? We sure did. And on the neighbor's roof. The neighbor's roof is what we look at it. We can look straight up at our neighbor's roof. That house has been there. We've had different neighbors there, but that house has been there for 45 years, 46 years. And ever since it's been there, we've looked up there to see what the frost report was every morning. Haven't we, Mama?
Oh, yeah.
Because we can see their roof, and it's a black
roof. It shows.
And when it looks like diamond dust has been sprayed across it, we know it's frosted. I'm kind of anxious, and some of you other people out there who've got a few allergies are anxious with me. I'm anxious to get the allergies out of here. Let's get some frost. Goldenrod, you can go. You have done your job. The fields are beautiful with goldenrod, and it is a pretty plant. But boy, does it problem my allergies. I'm ready for it to go. That's That's one thing I do like about winter, folks. People ask me, why do you like the winter? For people who suffer from allergies, you can back me up. It is a wonderful season of allergy-free living. For most people, now some people have horrible allergies in the winter, and if I put myself in the position of a lot of fires, and depending on the kind of wood and what's been burnt on there, I can get more allergies. But I try to watch out for that. But I still enjoy a good fire. I just try to stay clear of it as much as I can, but enjoy it at the same time. You ever try to stay clear of something and enjoy it at the same time? Some of y'all have, because you've got the same issues I have. Now look at there, Mama. Those onions are perfect chili onions. I can write the word out chili in them. They're so good. Look at that. Chili onions. You can use that knife for your bench scraper.
Yes.
You want me to get the hot plate out and you move it over here, or you just...
No, it's going to have to cook.
It's going to have to cook. She said we ain't filling with a hot plate today. Now let's try this coffee that just come out of the microwave. Y'all ever microwave your coffee? Most of the time I don't. I don't have to. I can drink it and it's good. But I had a second cup this morning. That was what was left, and I wasn't going to pour it out. So I just laid a napkin over so no gnats could get in it. And while I was at church, it got cold. Real cold. So I put it up in the microwave. But I have to switch cups. I love my...
I was wondering why you microwave that when the craft is full of coffee.
I know, Mama. I hate to waste this big old cup of coffee. But my Jesus cup, the one I use a lot of times, because I don't use the microwave, I don't care to use it any time. But today I was going to have to, and it's got that, hand me that cup, Mama, right there. Here.
Got gold tree on it.
It's got gold on it. I think it's real gold. It says Jesus and coffee, but look at that shiny gold. Can you see it? And boy, does it spark. I put it in there one day, and it went to sparking. I didn't know what was going on. I thought the microwave was out. Then I got to noticing it was on that gold. Did y'all know it would do that? I should have, but I didn't think. I didn't think that little bit would hurt. Microwaves today seem like they got a lot of metal in them. Our Micro Pro Grill's got chrome or something around it. I thought, well, they won't. Well, it does. It was like 4th of July in that microwave. I don't know if it's just because it's coffee, I guess. But I love when I come home from church, get me a cup of coffee. Get me a cup of coffee and enjoy getting ready for Southern Sunday lunch. And we are late today. We're real late. But Mama's going to have this chili whooped up in a minute. And we're going to go over here to the stove and watch her add this stuff. So let's head on over there with her. Let's come on over here and check it out. I want you to see. Mama don't never use the light. Do you have a mama that don't use the light on the stove? Mama says she don't think about it. That's the first thing I think about is let's get some light on the situation.
I'm short and I don't want the light as much as you do.
Yeah, I get over here, it's a shadow. It's like a stormy day when I arrive.
Well, I've got this all going and I put about a tablespoon or so of chili powder in it to flavor the meat good and onions.
What, did you just use Maxine only?
Yeah. That's all.
You want to use some of that other?
That's all I do.
You want me to use some of that other or not?
You've got to. I'm going to pour my tomatoes in here now and chop them before I put my beans.
Let's see what I got right up here. I think we use two different. We do two different chilies.
This keep from Mama splatter. Whole tomatoes is a better quality than the other, so I like to chop them up in my chili.
We also use some of this McCormick chili powder, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some of that in there. We only use Maxine in our hot dog, but we blend it for our other. Don't we, Mama?
Yeah.
Something else we put in there, and this is gonna get some comments. I understand. We use a little bit of this Greek seasoning. We use it in our bowl chili and in our hot dog chili, but nobody told us it had MSG or whatever it is until we done used it for 20 years. You got another can of that, Mama?
No, I got another can, but I ain't got
you got another can opened?
No, that's all.
Okay, so in goes the Lux Pintos. It's just Lux Pinto beans. And light and dark kidney. I don't know there's that much difference, but we have both of them, so we use both of them.
I think it looks good with the
It
light.
looks good with the dark in there, don't it, Mama?
And I think we're going to have to get some tomato sauce or tomato juice.
Yeah, we like ours juicy.
Or crushed tomatoes. That might be good. Might be thick
Yeah, they'll be
too.
thick, but we need some juice too, don't we?
It'll thin out.
You think it will?
Yeah.
All right. Let's check it out. I think we're through with this choppy chopper.
Would you think it'd be good for diced tomatoes?
Diced tomatoes, crushed
Or have we
tomatoes.
got enough tomatoes in there, you think?
Either way, or juice. I do want a little bit more juice because I love the juice. It's impossible. Don't even try it. Don't even consider making a small pot of chili. We try so often. Well, so we're just going to make a small pot. If you got a secret, let me know.
I'll just use this can of crushed tomatoes,
Yeah.
and it'll be the juice and tomato flavor too strong.
I probably would have to cook it with a friend and say, you take half a can, I'll take half a can. I don't know how I would do a small batch. Do you, Mom?
No, we
Mama, we don't do small batches of nothing, really, do we?
soups and chili and macaroni. I have a hard time.
But we always eat it. We never let any of that go to waste. And here's another thing. If you want to really, save time and energy, double your recipe and freeze it. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. This is just crushed tomatoes.
It'll be like thick juice.
You think it will?
Oh yeah, because it's a.
Let's get every drop of that goodie off there. Mama, be careful with that. It's not supposed to cut you, but I don't want you cut. Now look at there, folks.
I'll rinse the can out and we'll have a little water for it.
Filter water. We'll put a little filtered water in this can, and we'll have a little more soup. Folks, you see what I'm talking about? Look at this pot. It's already up to here. This is a small pot of chili for me and Mama, but we'll eat on it for a couple of days.
This weather's making me want it, and everybody talking about making it on the
Mama might need a little bit more water.
Facebook.
Oh, everybody's been making chili and goodness.
Want it.
Now, we not put any salt and pepper yet, or did you?
I put some salt and pepper in my meat and the chili powders, but you'll have to taste and see.
Let's do a little quality control. See what we got going on here.
Better let it get hot when I let tomatoes in there. Those crushed tomatoes, it makes it juicy, but still thick like it ain't just watery looking.
I think it needs a little bit more chili powder. Just a dash. And probably a touch of salt.
Oh, salt right there. That's pepper.
Just a touch of salt. This ain't the most giving salt shaker we own.
It's got a lot going in there.
All right, now the key is let her simmer. And that's chili.
Put the lid on it.
That's chili. What are y'all having today? Are y'all having some good old comfort food? Somebody's making a big Sunday lunch. Any dumplings going on out there? We had dumplings week before last. Last week, Mama says. Sometimes I can't remember.
Time gets away.
Heavy on the chili powder. Mona, it's not real heavy. I think I froze y'all up. Yummy. We have Wendy's chili. Love their chili. Sarita, they put them green onions in it. I just don't care for theirs. They leave them out, I'd be all right. Green peppers, not onions. Leftover potato soup. Now, you can't go wrong with that, Alice. We love that. Cumin makes it good also. Lori, I don't like cumin. A little cumin in chili mix or taco mix I can take, but if it didn't have it in it, that'd be great with that. Cumin is one of those that goes a long way with me.
You're not a cumin man.
I'm not. I mean, I've got a spoon over there. Don't get me that one. I'm not big on the cumin because it seems like that's all. It kind of does me like green peppers. It makes whatever I'm eating, that's all I taste. I have a friend that says they're the same way. One of the taco blends, the taco street taco that y'all's has, its cumin's not listed on there, but there could be some in there, and the other ingredients is listed, but it's not one of the primary ones, and I like theirs. And so he called me before he ordered and said, "Does that have a lot of cumin?" I said, "No, it's John approved, not too much cumin." Tater soup and corn. Oh yeah, Angela, that's wonderful. Tater soup and cornbread. Angela, let me give you a little alternative cornbread. Next time you do it for potato soup or for soup in general, if you'll take your Vidalia onion, dice it up, and put it in your cornmeal mix, it's a step up. And I like to make muffins for soup a lot of times, and if you just dice that Vidalia onion up, put it right in your cornbread, just like your regular old cornbread. Even if you're using Jiffy or something, go ahead and add that onion in there, and it makes the best cornbread for soups. It's something. Now, I'm a teetotaler when it comes to just cornbread with my supper. I just want plain old cornbread most of the time. Sometimes in the spring or the summer, and those onions are so good, I'll have some Vidalia onion cornbread. But when you're going to have it for soup in particular, that little bit of onion goes bam. We're having leftovers from my husband's birthday dinner yesterday. Barbecue. I didn't even have to read all of it, Brenda. I didn't even have to read all of it. When you said my husband's birthday dinner, I thought they've had barbecue. Barbecue ribs, baked beans, and potato salad, yum. Oh my goodness, yes, yum. That is so good, Brenda. I love that meal. I love that meal, even left over the next day, 2 days later, it's good. Barbecue ribs, we make them Dr. Pepper ribs, and they are so good. Brenda, unless it's a guarded secret, share your rib recipe with us. I can't even think about chili. It's still 100 degrees here every day I think I switched. That's about cinnamon. Where did that?
Some people put cinnamon in their chili. I don't.
Well, I've lost that one. I was reading it said 100 degrees. I don't know where it's 100 degrees. I can't find you again. Sometimes my comments do that. They'll kind of just jump off the page. Cornbread and beans. Now, Brenda, I don't do the onions in the cornbread for that. It don't make sense, really. I thought someone was knocking. It was a hickory nut hitting on the roof. I just like plain old cornbread with my beans, but I want a big old slice of onion to go with it. I may try that sometimes. Just eating a ribeye. Ooh. Steak with mushrooms, tomatoes, and chips. And a glass or two of Malbec and Cadbury's. I don't know what that even is. I don't know what those are. Scrambled eggs and Oswego cheese with croissants toasted in the air fryer. You're having brunch, Pamela. Sounds delicious to me. Are you having cornbread with your chili? Out west we have cinnamon with your chili.
No, you don't.
We don't do cinnamon. Denise, I don't like cinnamon in my chili. I don't like cinnamon in my spaghetti sauce. Now, a lot of people do Cincinnati-style chili, and there's a Skyline restaurant up there that does that. I have had it before, and I don't care for the cinnamon in it. Now that's just a personal preference. That doesn't mean it's not good, because if you like it, you like it. I just don't. Great minds think alike. That's what you're having, Terry? Yeah. Terry, that's a great lunch. Come on back. We're back. We're not having cornbread today. Now, not that we wouldn't, but every opportunity we are getting, we're cutting out bread. Like this morning, I might have had an egg sandwich. Mama made omelets instead, and we had tomatoes and eggs and the pepper. You know that stuff we had left over yesterday? The stuff I put on the chopped beef steak, that turned into an omelet this morning. Mama made an omelet this morning, so no bread. No cornbread today with the chili either, right, Mama? No. Look at Mama. She looks like a file. Mom, you look like a file standing over there.
Well, I do. Well, I try to look fallish because it's October.
Because it's October. Look at you.
I'm going to set the chili over here. It's full.
No, you're not. I'm coming to get it.
Well, come and get it.
What do you want to drink, Mama? Y'all got to
those.
watch her like a hog. That's a big old heavy kettle. That's a big old heavy kettle. Yeah. Mama, don't start. Now don't start. Don't start trying to lift big old kettles that are heavy to start with. I don't even let Mama lift this one in. Ugh. That weighs 30 pounds. Look at that. It's still boiling too. It's still a boiling. Look at that. I love cooking in cast iron, and I like the enamel cast iron. It keeps things hot. What do you want to drink, Mom?
I got a little bit of Sprite.
I think I'm going to drink raspberry tea.
Raspberry tea. Well, I might drink that too.
Well, if you want to get some glasses and some ice, I'll get the tea.
We'll leave them stranded.
You would have anyway.
He left us. He went to get tea. I forgot to change my refrigerator.
Are you singing, Mama?
No, I'm fussing. I forgot to put it on ice.
Because what?
I forgot to put it on ice. I got water in my glass.
Are you going to do tea?
Yeah.
Oh, you forgot to put the refrigerator on ice.
Yeah.
I thought, what do you mean you forgot to put it on ice? We ain't had it yet. This is y'all's raspberry tea. They'll have it back in Black Friday. But it's delicious. You may like the peach better. You may like the raspberry better.
I like them both.
Do you have a favorite, Mama?
Well, I love raspberry, but I love the tea. I mean the peach too.
Which do you like best?
Well, right now, raspberry.
Right now, raspberry. I like the raspberry, but I like the peach probably a little better. But I'm not the raspberry person. I'm more of a peach flavor. I love fresh peaches. Peaches is really one of my most favorite vegetable or fruits. I was trying to get this without popping them everywhere and making a mess. Peach is one of my favorite fruits. And when fruits and vegetables, that's what I started to say, when fruits and vegetables come in, if I can get a hold of some good peaches, good blackberries, then I'm pretty well content for the season. And tomatoes. Which tomatoes are a fruit too. All right, let's ladle up some chili. Now, you know how we eat. We don't do a lot of, boy, I miss those Tupperware handles. Ooh, that's hot.
Oh, sure it's hot.
Oh, look at there. So turn the camera, John, and we will. All right, so see, look at that beautiful chili. Y'all's was right here the whole time. Now you can make this and cook it all day long, but this is delicious right now. Look, we like ours really soupy, and that's what we was going for, because we love that beautiful juice. Now let's dip us up a ladle of this.
Can you see the different the different bean colors in there?
I see them, Mama. Look at there. Just like downtown. All right, Mama. Just like downtown. I like to get a big old hearty spoonful and then some juice. Now, doesn't that make for good eats right there? And yeah, I strizzled it all over the sides.
You got a little bit on mine too.
I noticed. I knew it was going to be brought up at the next board meeting. Let's bless our meal. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this wonderful meal. We thank you for these precious hands that prepared it, dear Lord. And Lord, we just pray for the nourishment of our bodies with it. And Lord, we just pray for each and every prayer request that's out there, dear Lord. We know that you have the answers and that you can heal and you can save, dear Lord. And we just pray for your grace always, dear Lord. And dear Lord, just lead and guide and direct us as you would have us to go and the things you'd have us to say. In your blessed name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, folks, it's chili time. I'm all right. Now, see, that bugs me because my mother has brainwashed me. Here.
Thank you.
My mother, thank you. She heard her say thank you. She didn't want that on there. My mother has brainwashed me.
Ooh.
You never serve a dirty dish. Not dirty to start with, just dirty around the edges, or never take a dish.
Not necessarily call it dirty. Messy.
You told me dirty.
So you'd keep it clean. You didn't like stuff dirty.
And Mama said, don't you take nothing nowhere with that I'll mess around the edges. You see in restaurants they'll always wipe that rim just to make it good.
Mm.
Oh Mama, this is perfect.
It's a stove hot till I can't hardly taste it.
Mm-hmm, but it's not spicy hot for you.
No.
This is delicious. This is just a perfect blend. Those tomatoes, that was a good idea. Crushed tomatoes was the answer.
It gives it a richer flavor.
Now, we normally don't put Mama's homemade tomatoes in chili. We do in soup. We do in tomatoes and macaroni. But they have gotten so good at tomatoes and canning, and they count them at the peak of their ripeness, that when we decided, or Mama decided years ago, I don't know when it really happened, but time you put your chili and all your flavors in there, the canned tomatoes are just as good as the homemade. Now,
I like the whole canned tomatoes. They're real red. And they mash up with that chopper really good, and it flavors it good.
But you lose your whole homemade tomato richness in chili, to me. This isn't just me. No hate mail needed. But in soup, you can taste every drop of that tomato goodness. But you can use home or canned if you need to, store-bought. They're just.
I used to use it when I had a lot of tomatoes to can.
We've not had a lot in several years, so we've got some canned that Mama can, but we'll save those for soup day. We'll save those for tomatoes and macaroni throughout the winter because that's all you're eating. You got macaroni, tomatoes, salt, and pepper, and a little bit of bacon grease. But I don't put bacon grease in mine.
I don't put it in it no more because you
don't like it. I never thought I'd say I don't like bacon grease and something, but that's one thing I don't like, and it's macaroni and tomatoes. But I want that rich tomato flavor there. But in chili, and even in a soup that you're going to put a lot of stuff in, and a lot of, if you're making taco soup, I'm just going to use store-bought tomatoes. I'm not going to use Mama's good ones in there. If it has to be something, I'm going to taste that tomato before I'm going to use them homegrowns. That's just something to consider. Are you having cornbread? Nope, Denise, we're not. I think I froze y'all up.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what y'all are saying. Anybody any questions? I can't. Let's see who's talking what. John Black, did you talk to your students this way? Who's John Black? Do we have somebody in here causing trouble? I don't know. I'll look them up. We do get negative comments sometimes, folks, that really, I don't worry about that. Remember what I told you, keep the water out of your ship. Don't let, you can float in an ocean of water. but it takes very little water to sink your whole ship. Don't let negative comments in, or you'll sink with them. Just let them go. There's 99 positive ones to one negative one, and we look at the 99 and we don't worry about the one negative one. So you all don't worry about them either. This whole program is just to come together, forget the world for just a few minutes maybe, and laugh a little bit, share a little bit, and be a family for a little bit. We read comments from y'all all the time where you say maybe you live alone and you eat your meals with Mama and I, because we're on here every day. If you're not seeing us every day, every rare occasion, we are not here, because life does happen, and we do have a lot going on, but we still trying to find a time sometime in the day to come to y'all. Sometimes it's late. Bless you, Mama. But we still try to find a time to get here. But just to check in. And some people say, we don't like it when you do this, we don't like it. Well, we don't have a program. That's the reason it's called Coffee Time with John and Momma, and not cook time, talk time, or gardening time, or whatever else. We just do what we do. This is just us living life with you, and we are glad to do it. We really are. So whatever we're doing is what we're going to show y'all. This is just a part of it. You may find us tomorrow outside doing something, but we do cook a lot of the times, and we do share what we do. We are not here to advise or to tell you this is the right way to do it. We're not even here to teach you. If you learn something from what we do, that's great. But to say, here's the way you should do it, you won't hear me and Mama saying that. We'll just give you suggestions and stuff. So it's all, that's what we're here for. This is how we do it. So,
I believe this is what I wanted.
I believe it is too, Mama. You've done 8. Let me give you some more. So
no, wait a minute, and I'll rest a minute.
You don't want it to be cool?
No, I want it not that cool. I don't want
Okay. You say the word, Mama.
Yeah.
You can dip your own, but I'm not. You're ahead of me.
I was hungry. We stayed late and stuff.
Mama was hungry, and I didn't put no mushrooms in here or nothing.
Didn't make me eat them either, did you?
No, Mama, I didn't make you eat anything today. I like what you do. Well, thank you, Dolores. Go away, Ben Moore. Ben Moore, whoever Ben Moore is, don't bother these people. Just enjoy if you're a real person. There's a good chance Ben Moore is probably not even a real person. We love whatever. Oh, well, thank you, Janice. Y'all are so sweet. So this is not a cooking show. Brenda Cook, it has a lot of cooking in it, but for to say we only do cooking, we do. It's just, this is just coffee time. Time for coffee and chat. Time for coffee and cooking. Coffee and gardening. Coffee and out running around. We will hopefully be doing coffee time and riding through the mountains somewhere, and we won't be cooking. We'll be looking at leaves, and we're going to take you through some of our mountainous area around here and let you see the beautiful colors. Sometimes in Northeast Tennessee, we have strange falls, and this is working up to be maybe one of them. We've had a cold, cold night last night. Our leaves will certainly feel that. Sometimes we get a yellowy trees, and the leaves are going in a few days. Sometimes we get a lingering color, and they'll get orange and yellow and red, and you'll see the beauty. But they're always pretty. Some years are just peak over others. Year before last, maybe, it was like the 1st of November before we really got some good color.
Yeah. It stayed hot though.
Yeah, this year, because this cold snap coming through, it may alter our leaves a little bit. Now, our leaves right here in the backyard and this hickory nut tree, they're already yellow, and they're going to be falling. So a lot of leaves are already falling. We've been having fallen leaves here for 2 weeks. But now, I had to work at another office last week, and I came across the mountain. The leaves were red and orange, and they were beautiful up there. But it's colder up there at night. So I don't know what kind of fall we'll have. I've not even heard any projections. Have you, Mama?
No, I've not. I really haven't.
But it's always pretty. We're always blessed to have what we have. And we're going to go look at them. We're going to try to pick a peak time and go see them.
I'll have to listen to the news.
They'll tell you usually what the peak days are. So, but Brenda, we do a lot of cooking. But to say it's John and Momma's cooking show, it's just coffee time. We might be doing anything.
It's alive.
It's life. This is life.
Just life.
I made homemade chili today as well. Clarice, it's just that day, isn't it? It's just, we've been thinking about it. We've been seeing other people make it. And some of Mama's friends was making it the other day. And she said, I'm ready for some chili. Oh, well, thank you, Tina. We love y'all too. We really do. And y'all are part of our lives now. We've been here over 3 years. And coffee time, folks, you are just a part of our lives. And many of your names we recognize as they scroll up through here. Someone said the other day, John, do you ever respond? I try to see folks. And sometimes I see more. Yes, Penny, I did go back and read comments, and I still can't answer them all. But I do read a lot of them. You can filter the comments in different ways. So I try to go back and see different ones throughout, but there's a lot of comments, which is great. We want you to comment, and we try to, see all that we can see. And Mama reads probably more of them than I do because she'll, at night, that's her pastime, to see what y'all are up to.
I read them every night.
She reads them every night. Where I work full time and stuff, I really could make this a full-time job. This could be full-time all the time because if you really could get to every comment and do all that. And then Nola reads comments and she'll tell me if different people have questions or if somebody's been rude or hurtful. And I don't.
She's really good about that.
And like I tell Nola, it don't matter so much what they say about me or what about something going on. If they get to bother one of you all, that's when it really
aggravates.
Don't want you all. Because some people argue and go on, and you'll express your opinion on a comment, and that's perfectly fine. That's what you want you to do. But other people will chime in and start arguing with you, and it becomes a thing. We don't like that. We want you all to be free to express. Just be kind and don't be rude. Even if you don't like chili, and you say, John, I don't care for chili. I hate it. Well, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to like chili.
Well, I don't like the looks of your chili. That's
right.
Too.
Or you did that wrong. And some of y'all have told me stuff and I've switched. I can't think of anything right offhand, but there's been other times y'all have given me ideas on you could do this, you could do that. And we appreciate that too. I don't know how we got off on this rabbit trail, Mama.
Somebody made a comment on there.
Oh.
You were chasing it.
Chasing rabbits. It's cold there. Yes, it is, Preston. It's 58, and this morning it was cold.
36.
It was 36. 36. Do you put sour cream in your chili? Gina, not today, but we will tomorrow.
We'll eat it with Fritos, sour cream
That's
and
our
cheese.
Sour cream and cheese is our updo for the second day.
And the Fritos lobster.
We like it just like this for the first day. When we make a big pot of chili, it's crackers or sometimes cornbread in the past, but we're kind of trying to get out of that. But it's crackers and chili. The next day, we'll try to get Fritos. We'll put our chili. We'll put our sour cream. We'll put our cheeses. So, yeah, we don't today, but we will tomorrow for day 2.
They know us, though.
They know us. Oh, chili over rice? That would be good.
Oh, yeah. We got some rice.
With a dollop of... We may do that tomorrow, Susan. That'd be a good idea, Mom. We could fix some rice and just have chili and rice. Thank you, Susan. Aw, Mary, you're so sweet. So we could call it whatever we wanted to. Just call it great because she's enjoying it. Thank you, Mary. You're so kind.
A lot of kind people.
People. You can read a negative comment. It can make you feel bad if you let it get in your head. But you can't even imagine And I can't even express to you the wonderful, absolutely loving, kind people that are right here on this Coffee Time Friends group.
Oh.
There is just, you all impress me every day. The love and it has refueled, these last 3 years has reignited my, when you listen to the news and you hear negative, we have a platform here that reaches the world. And we hear comments from you firsthand. And we hear prayer requests. And we hear your heart's needs. And we hear things that you say. And the world is full of good people. The world is full of good people. And we have such a wonderful bunch of y'all right here. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. I can have a tiring day. And some of y'all will say sometimes you look tired. I do. I am.
It lifts you up.
But y'all lift us up. You really do.
Right.
And y'all say, you and Mama are such a blessing. We don't feel like a blessing. We come here to get our blessings from you all. So it's working out well. It's working out well. It really is. So anyhow, we're just glad to have you. And thanks for the new folks. Our numbers did jump up over the weekend, and that was awesome.
And I'm not going to do 100. I'm not 175. Just 75.
It's your year, Mama, 75. That was just, we're so close to 175. I thought if we could get there, it'd be nice to have it at 75. Well, you're 75.
I get around sometimes like 175.
No, Mama, you don't. You always get around like you're 25.
Oh,
On your worst days, you're like you're 35.
I wish I could get around.
I always say I wish I could be as young as Mama someday. I wish I could get around like her and spry and just go like a jack. She sat here longer today. Y'all notice? She was hungry. She sat here longer today than she ever does.
And I was tired.
Without jumping up.
I've sat here good.
You sat here good, Mama. If I had a sticker, I'd put it on your chart.
You would. I'll get you some stickers. I always like getting stickers.
You did good. Here's your sticker.
When you was in school, you always kind of was tickled to death to get a sticker.
I know. I grew out of that. I figured them stickers wasn't worth it. When I was a little kid, stickers was a big deal. Not just in school, but people had sticker books and sticker. That was all you seen. Every kid had a sticker book full.
Tell them what you did to me one time over your bedroom door.
I don't remember.
Oh, you said, Mommy, can I put some of these stickers on my door? And I said, no, you cannot. And your daddy said, well, it's his bedroom. Let him put some stickers on it. He loves them. Well, I told him he could. I thought he was putting stickers on the bedroom side of the door, but oh no. He had John's room and stickers and everything on the door.
Do you hang your wreaths on the inside of the door or the outside? I was decorating for the pub.
But that ain't what we thought we was talking
That
about.
you didn't make it clear.
And then I jumped all over him. My husband.
Because she was always strict.
My husband said, well, we told him he could put them on the door. We didn't say which side.
There was everyone beautiful.
From then on, I made myself clear what he could
Boy,
put
did
stickers.
she ever. Okay, Mama. We're going to go before you hurt my feelings in front of all my friends.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that. It was the truth.
Truth, most things that embarrass you are the truth.
But you enjoyed them. You loved them.
I loved them old stickers. You had books that had pictures on you could add a sticker.
Every sticker book and stuff you had to have.
But every kid had them back then. Well, kids now, if it ain't on an iPad or
I
something.
seen a kid at church the other day playing with stickers. Shocked me.
Well, how sweet. Say goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mama. God bless you all. Bye-bye.
And to all of our Canadian viewers, happy Thanksgiving.
Was that yesterday or today?
I think today is their Thanksgiving.
Oh.
If that's wrong, then just count it for whatever date, really. But I believe it's today. I really do. Y'all have a blessed day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.